Welcome to the Invested Dads Podcast, simplifying financial topics so that you can take action and make your financial situation better. Helping you to understand the current world of financial planning and investments, here are your hosts, Josh Robb and Austin Wilson.
You got lost there. All right. Hey, welcome back to the Invested Dads Podcast, the podcast where we take you on a journey to better your financial future, or in today's case, we're going to better your knowledge of mindless jokes that you probably should know.
We're going to better your current mood.
So, yes, this is an episode all for dad jokes.
Dad jokes.
We're doing dad jokes for the entire episode, and we'd like to give a shout-out to Christina Ackerman, because this was her idea, actually.
Do some dad jokes.
And we're like,
we would love to.
I think it's going to happen. Yes. So, we've got quite a list of some good chuckle busters coming your way. So, Josh, I'm going to start us off here.
Do it. I'm ready.
Okay, well, we should probably preface this by saying we do not know each other's jokes.
We have not seen them.
We have 12 each.
Just in case.
Just in case. We're trying to do 10 each. And we do not have any idea what the jokes will be.
And we're not going to guess the answers.
And we're not going to guess the answers.
We'll let the punchline go.
So, Josh.
Yes.
What do you need to do when you're addicted to seaweed?
I do not know.
Seek help.
Seek help. I like that.
Seek help.
That's good. Good start. I like it. So I got a question. I want to know, do you know the difference between a hippo and a zippo?
I do not.
One is heavy and the other is a little lighter.
That's
a
funny.
little lighter.
Okay, here's one. What kind of reptile do you bring on an expedition?
What would you bring?
A navigator.
Navigator. I like it. I like it. See, these are good. See, we should do this more often.
We should.
Just a fact of life, so you know about me. Okay,
that's good.
I do like waiters. They bring a lot to the table.
That's so true. Good one.
They bring a lot to the table.
Why do electricians listen to the news? I'm going to start that over because I didn't. There should be a comma in there, but there's not. Why do electricians listen to the news rate? Nope. I'm going to start again.
Man, get this.
Why do electricians listen to news radio while they work?
Oh, okay. This better be really good because it's got a lot of setup for it.
To keep up on current events.
Current events. There you go. All right. Why did the hipster burn his mouth?
I don't know.
Because he was drinking coffee before it was cool.
Before it was cool. That's funny. What fruit is always in line?
Fruit is in line. I don't know. What we got?
The cucumber.
Cucumber.
That should be vegetable.
Oh, that's true.
Or is a cucumber a fruit?
Is that one of those like a tomato?
Okay, it has seeds.
Seeds on the inside.
It's probably a fruit. What the heck?
Oh, man.
My mind is blown.
Cucumbers are just water.
But
they're just water. They're not anything.
Cucumber.
I got that one.
Okay.
Remember back in the day when plastic surgery was a taboo subject?
Yes.
Now you mention Botox and no one raises an eyebrow.
That makes me think of Christmas with the Cranks with Tim Allen.
Yes, I'm trying to remember.
And he gets Botox because they're getting ready to go on like a trip because their kids are not coming home for Christmas. And he gets Botox, and his forehead gets nice and smooth, like an injection would have had. But he goes out to dinner with his wife or something, and he can't feel his face because it's completely numb. So he's eating and drinking, and it's all just falling out of his mouth. Really? All right, Josh. We're going to do all 12, I think, each.
I got some extras.
Because, okay, this is my number 5. What do monkeys wear when cooking?
I don't know.
An apron.
Apron.
An apron.
New World or Old World apes? Because there's a difference.
Like, are we talking like Planet of the Apes?
No, like in real life, there's classifications.
No, I don't even know.
Oh, man.
Although I think I've said orangutan wrong. It's orangutan. I always say tang. Orangutan.
Like the drink?
Yeah, like orangutan. No, it's orangutan.
Tan.
Jenna corrects me all the time on that.
So weird.
I don't use that word that frequently, but every time
in your normal conversation.
But every time I do, it's like, Austin, no.
Which to me, they're one of my favorite types of apes. They're hilarious.
They are, and they're like, it's like they always have like a permanent mullet. They're just hairy all over, ready to party.
All right, my number 5. What type of magazines do cows read?
I do not know, Josh.
Catalogs.
That's good.
Right.
We'll do 6 right now, and then we'll break. What do you call a polar bear in the jungle?
Lost.
Yes, exactly. Lost.
Was that it?
That's
Sorry, I didn't mean to guess it. That was like, they don't go there. I apologize. I should have guessed it. That just was like, they don't go there.
All right, so just so that we don't leave everyone completely hanging,
Yes.
we're going to provide, in place of the dad joke of the week, because you might get your fill of that,
Yes.
we're going to provide the financial fact of the week.
There you go.
And the financial fact of the week should be encouraging. The financial fact of the week is just a reminder that the U.S. stock market has never been down for a 20-year period. Never. Not in the history of the U.S. stock market. And while this isn't a guarantee of future returns, obviously, no one can guarantee that, it is proof that as the economy grows and companies innovate, stocks are going to rise given enough time. So, if you've got a long time period where you don't need to touch your money, stocks are the way to grow it. So,
Right.
Little encouragement there, little financial fact of the week, little knowledge nugget on this fine Thursday if you're listening to it the day it comes out. But we got some more jokes for you, so
do.
let's get back to it.
All right. My
John,
number 6.
Your number 6.
What does a thesaurus eat for breakfast?
I don't know.
Cinnamon roll, but synonym roll.
Synonym roll. Ooh,
Yes.
that's good. That's good. Why did the Dalai Lama go to the casino?
I don't know. I don't feel like he would, but go ahead.
Tibet.
Tibet. Tibet. There you go. Here's just a fact for you. The only thing flat earthers have to fear is sphere itself. Sphere itself.
Sphere itself.
Sphere
okay,
itself.
so it is so funny. Now, if we have any flat Earth listeners, I'm sorry, I'm going to crap all over your thinking, but it is so funny that we literally have people that think the Earth is flat in 2021. Ay. What country, Josh, is never full?
What country is that?
Hungary.
Hungry. There you go. What do you say to your sister when she is crying?
Oh, Jocelyn, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry. I don't say the right thing, but what should I not
You
say?
ask, are you having a crisis? A crisis?
That is hilarious. What historical figure is known for saying, good enough?
I don't know.
Mediocrities.
Mediocrities.
That's fake.
a
I don't think
philosopher.
that's a real guy.
He's a good philosopher.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew this, but yesterday I accidentally swallowed some food coloring.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Doctor says I'm okay, but I feel like I've died a little on the inside.
So food coloring, I don't even know what's in it,
No, yeah.
but
It's just
I always feel like everyone's like, oh, it's fine. It's in cookies. It's fine. It sounds like it should be terrible for you.
It is terrible for you, I'm sure.
I don't.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people have allergies to dyes and stuff.
Yep. Red dye. You got to watch it.
That's very common.
Yep.
What is a stoner's favorite type of pie? You know it.
I don't know.
You know it.
Tell me what the
Pot pie.
Pot pie.
Pot pie.
Oh man. My son's math teacher called him average. I think he's mean.
That is so mean.
I know.
That
I think
is
he's
so
mean.
funny.
Good.
Okay, another polar bear joke because that's just kind of the mood I'm
polar
in.
bears.
What do you call a bear that lives on both poles?
I don't know. I do know.
A
but you don't know.
bipolar bear.
Bipolar bear. Oh man. I bet you didn't know this fact about me, Austin. We know a lot about each other.
We do.
Did you know I was fired on my first day when I started working at a bank?
I don't get it.
Well, let me tell you why.
Oh.
A man came in, asked me to check his balance, and I pushed him over.
That's funny. All right, my last joke, number
All right.
12. How did the computer eat its supper?
How did he?
In megabytes.
Megabytes.
Oh.
All right. I have two more.
Bring them.
All right. As I was trying to get these jokes together, right, I thought about using one of the jokes about retired people, but none of them work.
That's funny.
And last one. I was at a wedding. It was the saddest wedding ever. Even the cake was in tears.
Oh, that's
Tears.
good. Some
Tears.
plays on words.
I know. You
It's-
gotta think about it.
You got to
It's the spelling.
think about it. All right. So, yes, this was a little break from our normal, super hopefully helpful and insightful financial planning or investment side of things knowledge that we like to provide, but thought it'd be good to kind of break it up a little bit, have a little bit of fun. Josh laughed a little.
I did.
I laughed a little.
Yep.
So, we had a good time. But we'll be back next Thursday with your regularly scheduled financial information, news, whatever we want to talk about.
Topics.
So please check out our free gift to you if you're interested. It's on our website. It's a PDF that is a brief list of 8 principles of timeless investing. These are overarching investment themes meant to keep you on track to meet your long-term goals. We don't inherently mention dad jokes, but we think it's a good part of life, so you should probably have that as, a goal to tell yourself or someone else a joke.
This free gift is no joke.
This free gift is no joke. That's exactly right. So check that out. It's free on our website. Josh, how can people help us grow this podcast?
Make sure you subscribe. That way you get our episodes every Thursday sent directly to you. Leave a review on Apple Podcasts. More people that review us, the higher we rank, which means more people can find us. And then if you have any ideas or have your favorite dad joke and want to send it to us, we love hearing dad jokes. Email us at hello@theinvesteddads.com. And then if you know somebody that likes a good laugh, you can share this episode with them. And again, thanks, Christina, for that idea. We had a lot of fun.
All right. Well, until next Thursday when we're back with finance.
All right.
Have a good week. Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Invested Dads podcast. This episode has ended, but your journey towards a better financial future doesn't have to. Head over to theinvesteddads.com to access all the links and resources mentioned in today's show. If you enjoyed this episode and we had a positive impact on your life, leave us a review, click subscribe, and don't miss the next episode. Josh Robb and Austin Wilson work for Hicks & Zerker Capital Management. All opinions expressed by Josh, Austin, or any podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinions of Hicks & Zerker Capital Management. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon for investment decisions. Clients of Hicks & Zerker Capital Management may maintain positions in the securities discussed in this podcast. There is no guarantee that the statements, opinions, or forecasts provided herein will prove to be correct. Past performance may not be indicative of future results. Indices are not available for direct investment. Any investor who attempts to mimic the performance of an index would incur fees and expenses which would reduce returns. Securities investing involves risk, including the potential for loss of principal. There is no assurance that any investment plan or strategy will be successful.